Globally, the total world soft drink sales for 2012 are projected to be $767 billion, up 2% from 2011. What's occurring is that there's a big shift away from the main categories in soft drinks. People are no longer buying CSDs in the way that they were, especially in Western Europe and North America.
Globally, we see three categories that are growing very quickly. One of those is the energy drinks, and the other two are iced tea and still drinks.
The fastest growing categories in the next 5 years, as Mintel sees it, definitely energy drinks first by a wide margin, leading over tea and ready-to-drink tea.
In 2012, we're expecting to see double-digit growth from energy drinks and ready-to-drink tea.
Over the last 5 years, we've seen a decline of around 1% in total beverage consumption in North America. That's been driven by the decline in CSDs. Energy drinks have grown by 10% over that period, and iced tea has grown by something like 5% over the same 5 years.
Carbonated beverages have declined in the past 5 years and are forecast to do the same thing in the next 5 years.
CSDs have been flat to declining. Even with the economic recovery, we expect that to continue as well in 2012.
The energy drink category's growth in the past 5 years, as Mintel measures it, has been very dramatic, 136% from 2005 to 10, and is forecast to be between 60 and 70% in the next 5 years.
In the US, energy drinks over the next 5 years are going to be the clear winners. We expect energy drinks to reach $11 billion in sales by 2015.
There are three things that we need to look at when we think about the strength of energy drinks. The first one is the price per litre is 3 times that of any other beverage, and therefore that's bringing a lot of revenue and profitability into a store. Secondly, it's an impulse item. Thirdly, the category is really heavily branded. It's well supported, and there's a lot of buzz about the category.
So the benefits to retailers to carrying energy drinks are well known. They do sell more per square inch or per square foot, much more than almost any other beverage out there. It's going to increase their total sales simply because energy drinks produce more revenue per square foot.
I don't think the energy drink category should engage in a lot of price promotion. Instead of competing on price, what retailers should be doing for energy drink sales is to highlight the top brands in the category.
Our data shows that over the last 10 years, the average price per litre for water has fallen by 40%. That is value destruction. The brand owners have competed with one another and with private label to try and get volume at all costs. And in doing so, what they've done is driven all the profit out of the category.
What we've found is that high penetration items like carbonated beverages will almost always be sold primarily on price. That's exactly the opposite of what you should do with low penetration items like energy drinks, because consumers will be coming to this category for the benefits, not simply for the price. What retailers can do over the next 5 years to capitalize on energy drinks' fast growth is recognize that it's not a single sale, that it is both for home purchase as well as for immediate consumption. They want to be looking at the number of drinking occasions that energy drinks have. Mintel has found that there are 6 occasions where people are likely to be drinking them throughout the day. Because if you've got a category where people are drinking it at all times during the day, then you've got lots of ways you can market to those people.
For grocery stores, the key factor is to really look and see what has been done in the convenience store sector.
What's more important for convenience stores is to have the product readily accessible to consumers when they come to the store.
For retailers to take full advantage of the growth of what is one of the most profitable categories in beverages, they really need to make sure that they allocate fair space for energy drinks. That means not just a fair proportion of sales volume, but a fair proportion of sales value, which in the case of energy drinks is much higher. There must be opportunities for impulse purchases alongside the cash desk, which would mean typically putting energy drinks into a cooler right there at the checkout. The growth of categories like energy drinks in the future is so dynamic that The most successful retailers are going to be those who don't just look at the past, but look at what's going to happen in the future.
Looking at growth categories in 2012 and beyond, nothing is going to touch the growth of energy drinks.